Thanks for joining me for today's practice. Today we are at Mokolii on the island of Oahu in Hawaii. So let's begin by starting to ground down into your seat. Take a big, deep cleansing breath. Exhale completely. See if you can start to lift up the waist up out of the hips, ground through the sitting bones, and grow taller through the crown of your head. Start to breathe deeply. Let's inhale together. Reach the chest and sternum forward of the shoulders, arching the back. Exhale, round the spine. Inhale, reach the chest forward. Exhale, round. Seated cat-cows. Inhale, reach the shoulder blades together. Exhale, round. Bring the chin to the chest. Inhale. Cow pose. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Let's take the arms either side of the hips, extend them around and up. Clasp the hands inside out. Reach towards the sky and over to the right. Look up under the left arm. Inhale back to center and switch. Looking up under the right arm. Trying to bring the elbows behind the ears. And then release. Take the hands clasped behind. Reach the shoulder blades together. Stretch the chest forward. Expand the chest. And take some movements with the neck, whatever feels natural and feels good. Avoiding pain. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale the arms up and then walk the hands forward. Forward fold. Breathe here. On an inhale, come up halfway. Walk the fingertips over to the right. Breathe here. Reach the left arm up and over, looking up under the arm. Stretch the arm straight. And now take the back of your hand to your low back and stretch the neck, release the neck. Only if it feels good. Re-extend the arm behind you. Reach it up and over and forward again. We'll walk the hands forward and over to the left. Grounding through the hips, reaching. And then take right arm if you can. And then stretch it back. And take the back of the hand to the low back. And now reach it back. And come forward. Breathe. And walk yourself back up. From here, we're going to come down around onto hands and knees. Around the spine. Press into the palms. Inhale. Arch. Exhale. Round. Inhale, arch, cow. Exhale, cat. Bring the chin to the chest. Inhale, exhale. Now press the hips back to the heels. And then as you come forward, round. As you arch, then draw the hips back like child's pose. Inhale, back up, around. Exhale, hips back, arch. Inhale, round. Exhale, like we're massaging the spine. Now we're going to thread the needle, so take the right arm up. Reach it up, stretch the shoulder, open a little more, and then exhale, bring it under the left arm, set the right shoulder down, come up onto the left fingertips, create space to twist a little more. Maybe take the left arm up and over to find the right hip. If you're able, go ahead and lift the left leg back behind you. Breathing here. And coming out the way you came in. So bringing the knee back down, releasing the hand, coming back, re-extend the arm, and plant the hand. And coming back to go to the other side. Inhale the left arm up. Breathe here. Find space in the shoulder, not sinking in on the right side. Breathe. And then threading it under, setting the left shoulder down, coming up onto the right fingertips so you can twist a little more. And then maybe taking the right hand, take the right hand to the left hip. See if you can find a bind here. Breathe. And then as you're ready, see if you'd like to lift the right leg up and behind you. So pressing through the heel, just extending it straight behind. And then release it back down, re-extend the arm, bring it back underneath, open it back up, and plant the hand. Walk the hands a little bit forward, and tuck the toes, lift the knees, find downward facing dog. Pedal the feet out a bit, and open the shoulders, come up high on the toes. We're gonna prepare to round forward. So upper back is very rounded. Breathe here. Extend the right arm forward. Plant it back down. Extend the left arm forward. Engage your core. Hold the belly in. Tuck the tailbone. Come back to your downward facing dog here. Extend the right leg up and back. Open up the hip. So stacking the right hip over the left. Take some circles with the hip. Breathing deeply. In, and then maybe open it up and hold. See if you'd like to flip your dog. Find your wild thing. In this wild thing, take your arm and make a few circles here, and then go the other way. Nice. And returning back to your downward facing dog with the right leg extended. Lengthen the leg, press the heel away, become taller, and one more inhale, exhale, release it down. On your next inhale, lift the left leg up and back behind you. Open, bend the knee, open the hip. So stacking the left hip over the right, opening that hip, and taking a few hip circles with the knee bent in each direction. Go the other way. And now, if you'd like to flip your dog, find wild thing, and take the left arm, circle it around in one direction. Deep breaths, and then circle it the other way. And then returning to your down dog with the left leg extended, reach to that heel, lengthen the leg, and release it down. Inhale, come forward in your plank, round the spine, lower down chaturanga, inhale, up dog. And press back, downward facing dog. Let's lift the right leg up, step the right foot forward, come up to a high lunge, extend the arms up, maybe tuck the tailbone before re-extending that left leg. Breathe here. Let's take the right hand behind the left leg, reach the left arm up and back for a little twist. Twisted high lunge. And coming back to your high lunge, come down, plant the hands, lift the right leg up and back. And then release it down. On your next inhale, lift the left leg up and back. Bring the left knee forward, plant the foot. Inhale up to high lunge. Breathe here. Take your left hand behind your right leg, right arm up and over, twisted high lunge. Come back down, plant the hands, lift the left leg up and back, and then release it back down. We're going to come forward, rounded spine, high plank, lower down chaturanga, inhale, up dog, and exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Inhale, the right leg up and back. Draw the knee in towards the chest. We're going to bring it between the elbows and then left, right, and back. Open the hip. Inhale, back to center. Left, right, up and back. Inhale, bring the knee between the elbows. Left elbow, right elbow. Re-extend the leg. And then release the leg back down. Inhale the left leg up and back behind you, and then draw the knee into the chest, right between the elbows, and then right elbow, left elbow, up and back. Inhale, knee into the chest, right elbow, left elbow, up and back. Into the chest, left elbow, right elbow. Re-extend, and then release it down. Inhale, forward into plank. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, up dog. Let's look over our left shoulder and over the right shoulder. Back to center, down to knees, press back, child's pose. Breathe in your child's pose. Let's come up to hands and knees, press back, downward facing dog. And from here, take a tippy-toe walk to the top of the mat for a forward fold. On an inhale, extend the chest forward. Exhale, release it back down. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, release. Inhale, come up halfway. Reverse swan dive up to standing. And then hands come overhead, down in front of the heart. Prayer hands. Breathe here. Find your Tadasana, mountain pose, strong leg. From here, let's step the right foot back, finding a warrior one. So left knee bends, both hip points point towards the top of the mat, front of the mat. Right foot points towards the front right corner of your mat. Let's clasp the hands behind and reach the fists towards your heels. Expand the chest here. Drawing the shoulder blades together, and now dive the chest forward to the inside of that left thigh. So you can either set your shoulder on the thigh, or you can come to the inside. Reach the fists forward, open the chest, rinse the shoulders, and now inhale, come back to your warrior one, and we'll open up to warrior two. So back foot parallel to the short edge of the mat, front knee bends a little deeper, both hands expand in opposite directions. Now let's reach the left hand back, reverse warrior. And then bring the left hand to the inside of the left foot, right arm comes up, and side angle. So maybe take the arm forward, breathe here, re-extend the arm, and then bring it to your low back. See if you can find a bind here. If you can't find the bind, just hold on to your shirt and open that right shoulder. Breathe, working on balance. And then re-extend the arm, come back down, frame the foot. And then we'll drop the right knee. Let's bring both hands to the inside of the left foot and come down for lizard pose. Breathe in your lizard. So breathing into that left hip. Nice deep breaths. Left arm up and bend the right knee. See if you can clasp the right knee for a quad, the right foot for a quad stretch. Activate. So having the foot flexed, also drawing the foot towards your glutes and pushing away with the foot as well. Re-extend the arm and bring it down to frame the foot. Let's step the left foot back and up before releasing it back down to the ground. Inhaling your down dog. Exhale, round forward. Drop the knees, child's pose. Tuck the toes, we'll find downward facing dog. Breathing your down dog. Tippy toe walk to the top of the mat again. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, release it down. Inhale, come up halfway. Exhale, release. Inhale, come up halfway. Reverse swan dive all the way up. Hands in prayer in front of the heart. Tadasana. From here, we'll step the left foot back, finding warrior one on the left side. Clasp the hands behind, expand the chest. Drive the fist towards the feet, and then dive forward for humble warrior. So right shoulder either on the right thigh or to the inside. Breathe here. Reach the fists forward to rinse the shoulders a little more. Breathing deeply, finding balance here. There's a lot going on. Inhale to come back up. Re-extend the arms up, warrior one. Open up, warrior two. Breathe in your warrior two. Reaching both hands out from heart center. Let's take the right arm back, reversing your warrior. Left hand comes down the left thigh. And really bend. See what you can find here. And now coming back to warrior two before finding your side angle. Left hand extends up. And then maybe take the left arm over the ear line. Reach it forward. And now re-extend the arm before taking it to your low back. See if you can find the clasp on this side. So right arm under the thigh. Left arm reaches back. If not, just hold the back of your shirt and open that left shoulder. Let's re-extend the arm before bringing both hands to the inside of the right foot. Setting the left knee down for lizard pose. Breathe in your lizard pose. A few more breaths here.
Yeah, because you all have to go and rescue, right? No, not right seat.
Now open the right arm up. See if you can bend the left knee and find the bind. Taking your twist with a quad stretch. Opening the shoulder and pressing the foot into the hand into the foot. Breathe. And now gently release, re-extend the arm before coming back down. Breathe here. For a few more moments in lizard pose, and then we'll lift the knees, lift the right leg up and back, find downward dog. Breathe in your down dog. Exhale, round forward to plank. Chaturanga to come all the way down, release onto the ground to find Sphinx Pose. So placing the forearms in front of you, elbows under shoulders, stretching the chest forward, pulling back on the palms. So we're trying to reach the chest forward of the shoulders. Just a gentle, energetic press. Press the palms, and now press up, lift the elbows, come into a high cobra. And now we're gonna open the hands out to either side a little wider off the mat, and we'll dip the right shoulder and then the left shoulder, and then repeat that. Right shoulder and left shoulder. One more on each side. Activate the legs, lift the knees and toes. So we're finding Superman, so like Shavasana, but reaching the hands forward. And now we'll reach the hands back. And now forward again, Superman. And now Shavasana. One more time. And then we'll plant the hands under the shoulders and stretch up for a big, deep cobra. Look over your left shoulder. Inhale to center, look over your right shoulder. Let's go ahead and drop the knees and press back to child's pose. At least 3 more deep breaths here. Now press up. We're going to come to a seat for some seated stretches. So extend the left leg out to the left, ground through the sitting bones. Left knee and toes should point towards the sky. Let's get really tall before hinging at the hips to come forward. Feeling that stretch in the left inner thigh, maybe the groin. Breathe here. And prepare to come up. We're going to take the Left hand to the right knee for a twist. And then see if you can reach the right arm up and over. So towards the extended leg. Maybe you can bind with the toes, maybe not. If you can't and you need more support, you can always take the hands in prayer at heart center and just have that elbow rest on the thigh. Breathing deeply. Now re-extend the arm to come up. We're going to turn towards our extended leg, hinging at the hips and diving the chest just to the outside of the knee, calf, or ankle. Breathe here. Long, deep breaths. We'll be here for about 5 more long breaths. Go ahead and let yourself really go inward and become meditative. And inhale, come up. And let the left hand outside the left hip lift up onto the knee. Take the right arm up and over, press into the right foot. And then release the hips back down and prepare to switch to go to the other side. Extend the right leg out to the right and ground through the sitting bones. Take the arms up and hinge at the hips. Walk the hands forward. Breathe deeply in this forward fold. Feel that stretch in the right inner thigh. And inhale to come up. Inhale the arms up. Right hand, left knee, twist. And then reach the left arm up and over towards the right toes. So, seeing if you can keep the chest open towards the sky, looking up under the left arm, and reaching towards the toes. So one side might be a lot tighter than the other, so don't be concerned, just be where you are. And if you need that extra support, put the hands in prayer and just lean the right elbow onto the right thigh. If you can find the bind, go ahead and bind with the toes. And breathe here. And hold for a few more long, deep breaths. Coming up on an inhale. And take the arm up, reach the chest towards the extended leg. Maybe coming a little bit to the outside of that leg. Breathing deeply. Several long deep breaths here. So again, allowing yourself to become a little meditative, turning inward. If the mind wanders, you can start to just count the breaths. Let's inhale the arm around and up. Take the left hand behind the left hip. Right arm comes up and over. Press into the right foot. And then release the hips back down. And let's go ahead and bring the feet together, knees apart, for a Kanasana butterfly stretch. So bringing the feet as close to your groin as you need to find your stretch. So if it's too much, then just simply bring them further away. And hinging at the hips to come forward. Hold here, breathing long, deep breaths. And inhale to come up. We're going to go ahead and take our right shin and either resting it in the inside of your elbows, or if you can clasp the hands and have it inside the elbows in a little rock. to open the hip. And now see if you can extend the leg, grounding through the sitting bones still. And any little movement that feels good here, drawing the shin towards you. So finding space in that hip. A little stretch in the hamstring as well. Maybe bring the shin towards you a little more. And then release it down and prepare to go to the other side. So lifting the left shin up, cradling it in your forearms or in the elbows and clasping the hands, rocking it side to side. Breathing deeply. And then we'll prepare to extend the leg. So maybe holding on to the calf, if you can reach that, or the ankle, and drawing the shin towards you. And then any little movements that feel good here, finding space in that hip. And then release it down. We'll take the arms around and up, and then bending the right elbow, holding it with your left hand. So a little shoulder stretch here. Maybe you can reach the hand towards the middle of your shoulder blades. Trying to keep the chest open and a long, tall spine. Inhale the arms up and switch to the other side. So holding the left elbow with the right hand. Deep breaths here. Keeping the chest open, staying tall. Re-extend the arms. And let's bring the hands down to the knees. Maybe take Gyan Mudra, so index fingers together. And just notice any changes in the breath, in your body, in your mind. Take a few breaths here before settling down for Shavasana. So find your Shavasana. Take up as much space as you need. Be nice and open, maybe palm space up, maybe let the feet flop open. And I'll leave you here in your Shavasana. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. Namaste.